Hi, Mr. Gautam. This is Bhavna here from the marketing team of Notion Press. First off, congratulations on getting your book published with us. Before we begin the interview, would you like to give us all a brief summary of what your book is about?
Sure. Thank you so much. Thank you for this opportunity. I would really like to thank Notion Publications because this happens to be my third book, and I would really like to second with you guys. And the last two books were with my name, but this time I've used my pen name,
Okay,
which is Rub Writes.
right,
It's been a wonderful experience with you people. The book is all about motivation. If you read the book's subtitle, it talks about the transformation journeys of people who have been able to bring out the important champion in themselves. So this all started, if I have to really explain you the entire intent of the book, was when I was facing some issues in my running. I'm fond of writing and
right,
so I was not able to break this up for barrier in my mind for a full marathon, which is 42 kilometers. I used to run in 4 hours 44 minutes, and somehow there was a improvement which I work upon, and that's where I got in touch with my coach, Mr. Balraj Kaushik, who also features on the cover page, who happens to be from Patiala and the maths teacher as well.
right,
That's where our transformation journey started, and I now can run 42 kilometers from 4 hours 44 minutes to 3 hours 39 minutes, which means an improvement of 1 hour.
right,
And sessions which Mr. Balraj Kaushik, I realized and I learned that it was not only me who got transformed, it was he himself who transformed his life and many more lives. So the basic that we really want to give to the entire readers is that there happens to be a champion in you, and if
okay,
you really there's a method to lead a happy and a healthy life,
right,
and obviously beat you yesterday, as
right,
Garmin says.
right, of course. So how did you get into running?
Well, I have been fond of running. I don't know why. I also happen to be an ex-army officer. So I've served in Indian Army for 5 years. At
Mm-hmm,
that time, service tenure of 5 years.
mm-hmm,
And then, of course, fit happens to be one of the mandates if you have to clear the training and then,
right,
keep yourself. But as far as I'm concerned, personally, if you ask me, running happens to be my way of, I would say, talking to myself for my me moments or
right,
the right sitting and spending time with myself,
right,
thinking how the day has been and then planning the rest of the day and the week or maybe the month. So I have been fond of running always.
right, right. So, um, how would you say that your book is different from other sports book in the market? I mean, um I have come across a few books about running myself, so I just wanted to know what is your unique selling point, or how is your what is your differentiating factor?
Yeah. So the that's a good question. The unique selling point of the book is you. As I said, there happens to be elite champion. It's not about any person who's known to the entire world. It's about
Right.
Mr. Balla, maybe known amongst the circle of all those students who have benefited from his own transformation journey. By the way, he
Okay.
was 100 point in time,
Okay.
and then he transformed. So the unique selling point, as I said, is about the bigger point of motivation which is required in all of us to realize
Mm-hmm.
to a giant within, or if I have to use the word champion within, to
Mm-hmm.
make us believe even we can do it if we really want
Right.
to do it, and it's
Right.
transforming your life and enjoying the life which is given, which will never happen again. So the unique selling point of the book is it talks about a lot of such people. There are cases of students who have forced tense in their heart, and still they have embarked this journey of transformation, and they have
Right.
reduced weight,
Right. Of
all
course.
those, and they have picked up running, and not only picked up running, but they improved year on year,
Right.
right? Motivation, I think that happens to be the most important trigger point before you embark a journey of discipline and stay consistent
Definitely,
in
definitely.
healthy way of living.
Right, right. Understood.
Is the unique selling point.
Right, understood. So, while writing this book, did the course of writing it change you in some way? Did it affect you in some way?
I would say the entire course of my transformation from cutting down 1 hour in my 42-kilometer
Mhm.
helped me to discuss with my coach and then decide that we should write and then share the entire transformation journey with a lot of other readers so that they
Right,
can also the messages that if I can do it, then everybody can do it.
definitely.
Um, there were a lot of things that I used to follow, like
Mm-hmm.
he used to schedule, but
Mm-hmm.
when you start becomes more and more clear, you absorb those learnings, you understand the science behind a normal thing like running, which our ancestors used to do to to fought for their food in the jungles. So
Right.
this is a different genre. I have
Mm-hmm.
written about fiction and I've written about philosophical things in my previous books,
Okay.
but then it has also brought out a very important aspect of the science and maths about, as I said, a simple art of walking, which happens to be running as well.
Right. Right. Makes sense. Makes sense. Um, so would you say that someone who's just getting into their fitness journey would find this book easier to read? Is this made for beginners as well?
That's right. It's meant for beginners only because the
Okay.
journey does not. So this is meant for beginners. As I said, it's more about motivation.
Hmm.
Motivation happens to mind before the discipline actually creeps in or sets in
Right.
for those who dopamine effect of staying fit. So it talks about the transformation journeys, and yes, it motivates any and everybody. If a person with four strengths can do it, if a lady who's been going through tough times in the corporate and personal life can do it, can timings of 21K or 42K and then tough, difficult runs as well, then
Hmm.
anybody.
Right. Right. Got it. So let's say if I were to get into running from tomorrow, as someone who's been running for years, what would be the tip that you would give me?
Tip is simple. It's like it says that start somewhere and go slow to
Okay.
go fast. I have to start somewhere. It's 42 kilometers. Is not about 42 kilometers. It's
Right.
about 142 times.
Right.
Right. So the moment you break that mammoth task of doing a
Hmm.
42 1 kilometer at one point in time, then it becomes very simple. So anyone who is not run or ran in his or her life can also start running, and also breaks the myth of all those things that I think we keep on getting from a lot of other social media about running may create an injury or cause an injury joints, and running on concrete road is not good. It breaks all the myths.
Okay.
And how to work on your important muscles and all those things which are required other than the joints. Pick, you can start the journey of running irrespective of your weight, irrespective of your health status. You can do it.
Right. Right. Got it. So, is there anything else that you would like to add about your book or running itself? So, for viewers who might watch it later.
I would just say that this happens to be the most important trigger point
Hmm.
when you go mission of a lot of people, including me as well, and my
Okay.
coach, Mr. You will realize that it's all normal people who have changed their course of life just with one important focus and belief in themselves, the champion that lies in you and me and everyone else. Just the starting and the beginning. We've
Hmm.
got response from the market, and we have I've been getting a lot of
Right.
other follow a book on workbooks or maybe some schedules to improve their 10Ks, 21Ks,
Right.
42Ks, which shared. But then, if you have to start or embark the journey of running or staying fit, if I have to use that word,
Hmm.
then you should go through it. It will really
Right.
give you motivation
Right.
or fuel to trigger your change.
Definitely. Definitely. So, are you currently training for any run, or are you in your rest
Yeah,
periods?
that's right. From just 39 minutes now, I'm targeting 3 hours 30
Oh,
minutes for my, which may be in
wonderful,
Ahmedabad.
wonderful. Okay, right. So I wish you that you train better and do the run better. Good luck to you. So it
Thank
was
you.
nice talking to you. Do you have to add anything else, or is that all?
Stay healthy, keep running, watch your eating habits, and
Definitely,
that's it.
definitely, definitely. Thank you so much, Mr. Gautam. It
Thank
was nice talking to you this evening. Thank you for
Same here,
joining
man.
me today.
Thank you. Bye bye.